Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sleep Lecture channel. Tonight, we're not just talking about sleep. We're journeying into the realm of dreams, guided by a very special, albeit slightly unusual, book. Imagine a tome bound in aged leather, its pages filled not with dry scientific data, but with whispers of forgotten lullabies and ancient secrets to unlocking the most profound rest. Some might call it a cursed book, but I prefer to think of it as enchanted. Its curse? Once you hear its stories, you're doomed to have the most peaceful, restorative sleep of your life. Are you ready to take the risk? Let's begin our first chapter. Close your eyes, but keep your mind open. Picture a vast, silent library. The air is cool and smells of old paper and cedar wood. Moonlight streams through tall, arched windows, illuminating dust motes dancing like tiny stars in the beams of light. You are alone, but you are not lonely. You are safe. You are surrounded by the quiet wisdom of ages. In this library of your mind, every book is a potential dream, every shelf a pathway to a new adventure in slumber. Find a comfortable chair in this imaginary library. Perhaps it's a plush velvet armchair by a dormant fireplace or a simple wooden seat in a secluded nook. As you settle in, feel the weight of your body sinking into the chair. Feel the support beneath you, holding you securely. Let go of the day's tension. Release the tightness in your shoulders. Unclench your jaw, and allow your hands to rest gently in your lap. With every breath you take, you sink deeper into this state of tranquility. Inhale calm, exhale worry. Inhale peace, exhale restlessness. Our enchanted book opens to a story about a river. This isn't just any river, it's the river of slumber. Its waters flow not with water, but with liquid serenity. The current is slow, gentle, and steady. Imagine yourself on a small, sturdy boat, drifting along this river. There's no need to paddle or steer. The river knows exactly where you need to go. The banks are lined with willow trees, their branches swaying softly in a silent breeze as if waving you a gentle farewell for the night. The sky above is a deep, comforting indigo, dotted with the soft glow of 1,000 distant stars. As your boat glides forward, you begin to notice the sounds of the river. It's not a rushing noise, but a soft, melodic hum. A deep, resonant frequency that seems to vibrate through the very core of your being, loosening any remaining knots of stress. This sound is the lullaby of the universe, a timeless song that has lulled galaxies to sleep. Let this hum wash over you, through you, carrying away any distracting thoughts. Each thought that arises is simply a leaf floating on the water, drifting past you and disappearing around the next bend. You don't need to hold on to it. Just observe it and let it go. Now let's turn the page again. This chapter speaks of the Garden of Forgotten Worries. As your boat gently docks at the riverbank, you step into a beautiful, moonlit garden. The air here is fragrant with night-blooming jasmine and lavender. The paths are made of soft moss that feels cool and pleasant under your feet. Every plant in this garden represents a worry you've ever had. But here, they are not menacing weeds. They are beautiful, sleeping flowers. See that tightly closed bud over there? That was a concern from this morning. Notice how its petals are furled at rest. And that tall, drooping lily? A bigger anxiety from last week, now bowing its head in sleep. You can walk among them without fear. They have no power here. This garden is a sanctuary where your troubles are transformed into dormant beauty. They are a part of your story, but tonight, they are resting, and so are you. Take a deep breath of the floral, calming air. You are free from their weight. You are light. Let's continue our drift down the river of slumber. The journey is becoming smoother, the current even slower. You feel yourself becoming one with the gentle motion of the boat. Your breathing is deep and regular, matching the rhythm of the river's flow. Your body feels heavy in the most pleasant way, a comforting weight that anchors you to this moment of pure relaxation. The boundary between the story and your own experience begins to blur. Are you reading the book, or is the book reading you? The next chapter introduces the constellation of calm. Look up at the night sky from your boat. The stars are beginning to connect, forming new patterns you've never seen before. There's the sleeping bear, curled up and peaceful. There's the quiet swan, gliding across the cosmic sea. These aren't the constellations of myth and legend, but constellations of tranquility, drawn just for you. Trace their shapes with your mind's eye. As you connect one star to the next, feel a corresponding wave of calm connecting every part of your body. From the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, a network of peaceful energy is being woven. The air grows cooler. A soft, gentle mist begins to rise from the river, enveloping your boat in a cocoon of comfort. This is the fog of deep sleep. It's not a cold or disorienting fog, but a warm, protective blanket. It muffles the outside world, creating a perfect insulated space for you to rest. Within this gentle cloud, there is only you, your steady breath, and the profound feeling of safety. Nothing can disturb you here. You are completely secure, completely at peace, drifting toward the deepest, most restorative phase of sleep. Our enchanted book is nearing its final pages for tonight. The story doesn't end. It simply pauses, waiting for your return tomorrow. The final illustration shows a harbor, the haven of dreams. Your little boat is slowly, almost imperceptibly, approaching the dock. The harbor is lit by the soft, warm glow of lanterns, each one a promise of a pleasant dream. This is your destination, a place where your mind can be free to wander, to create, to play, and to process, all while your body recharges and renews itself. As you prepare to step out of the boat and into this haven, take a moment to acknowledge the journey. You've traveled from a library of thought to a river of serenity, through a garden of release, and under a sky of calm. You have followed the path laid out by our cursed book, and the curse is now upon you, the unavoidable pull of deep, restful sleep. Feel the gentle nudge as your boat comes to a final soft stop. The journey for tonight is complete. The only thing left to do is to step ashore and embrace the dreams that await you. Give in to the heaviness of your eyelids. Surrender to the peaceful state you have cultivated. The book closes softly, its whispers fading into the quiet of the night. It has done its work. Now, it is your turn. Allow yourself to drift completely. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to think about. Just rest. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. And know that this enchanted library, this calming river, and this peaceful haven will be here for you whenever you need them. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope these words bring you the profound rest you deserve. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing for more sleep lectures. Until next time, good night and sweet dreams.